everyone. Well, it's been a while, ain't it? First time this year. Well, I'm sorry I hadn't made no video about the Hustler and that because they had no content to make. And do now. So I had some problems with it. So I'm going to just get the camera and get started on it. Get this off here. Come in here so you can hear me good. So this is a 2022 Hustler Raptor XDX. I got it on May the 20th. I got it wrote down in this book here. May the 27th, 22. It's on a Friday. I created an SD I had, Hustler Raptor SD. So I created in and got this. Got this right here. And I've been happy with it most of the time. Of course, it's been 3 years. Almost 3 years and going on 2 months. That tells you that the warranty's run out. I don't know what it is about the warranty going out when I thought having problems. First, a little minor problem. I've had that before. On here, there's a damper. Well, hello there, Mr. Mitten. How you doing? I ain't seen you for a while. Well, a couple minutes ago. So there's a damper on here, goes to the lever. It's got a little on it right here. On this under right here. It's got here holding it damper. That's holding it, and it goes to that lever. The end of it came off. Because I replaced that end once before I broke it. I think that was my fault. Anyway, I replaced it. I didn't put no credit locker on it, and I put it back on until it came back off. So this time I put some credit locker on. That's minor. That's real minor stuff. Next, what happened? It wouldn't start. It didn't want to start on me. I hit the switch. It just sit there and click. It didn't want to start, and sometimes it wouldn't do nothing. So I checked all the cable. I took the cables ends on another switch. I took the front and checked the switch. Because first thing I did was check the battery. Battery's good. That wasn't a problem. I checked over here on the starter. It's over here. It's right there underneath all these wires. And here's the solenoid right there. So it got where it just clicked or something do nothing. Well, I took a hammer and just picked that solenoid, hit the switch, and fired right up. I said, well, I'm going to get a solenoid anyway. That's the first thing I'm going to do because it's less expensive. So I went to the dealer and got a solenoid. About $15, $16, I don't remember. I ain't got the bill out enough. I forgot to get that. It was around there somewhere. And then I, of course, put it on. Now, that was a problem. It just needed a new solenoid. And that was, I think the warranty was still on it then, but I didn't say nothing. I just went ahead and paid for it and got it. Come on home. I didn't deal with it. And well, I got that problem fixed. Got it fixed. It starts good now. Running the best. Running no problem. Then I was mowing back here, around here. Up down this, I just started off mowing. I went out the door and started mowing and right down the side of the yard there, outside the garden. And I looked down. I thought I seen my wheel wobbling. My goodness, that wheel coming off? Oh, I thought I was seeing things. Oh, I had these mud things over here on. I took them off now. I don't have them. They're over here. Oh, they was helping a lot for the mud. Here they are. I had them on it. And I took them off. See how they was taking that mud over? I got hung up down there and got mud over. I got stuck down there. I got it out, but it made a mess. So I ended up taking them off. They was helping for the mud, but I couldn't see my wheel good. That's one reason I didn't notice it, a wheel wobbling. Well, I looked down. Now, when I got off it and checked it, it had one nut left on it. One bolt, all the other studs was gone. And this side always been a pain to take off now because it was hard to, you couldn't screw them screws up on the stud your hand. You got to use it a wrench or an impact wrench. And I can't see how it would come loose. So I took this off. I'm using these. Why I'm using these? Let me show you what happened. Let me turn this light on here. No, I gotta plug it up. That's my impact wrench I use. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See, where is it at? Is that it? No, that ain't it. Where's that? Here it is. This second here. Now, I get down here and show you what happened. It's been loose for a while and I didn't know it. And it reamed my wheels out a little bit. I got them nuts on all of them. You see it's reamed out if you look. You see what's reamed the wheel out. Here's one I took off. See it's reamed out. So I put these lock washers on it. Keep the rim from going through the nut, you know. I was afraid it's going to do that. Let me get back up here. So I was lost at one. I had to take but I was in the garden. I found two of those studs. And I put one back in. And I took one nut off the side here so I could finish mowing. Still wouldn't stay tight. I had to retighten it a couple times while I was mowing. It just wouldn't stay. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I went up my dealer and got 4 new studs. And I only had 2 nuts in stock. So I got them. That's about $28. 4 studs and 2 nuts. Great. That's more money. So I come home and I replaced them. Put them on there now. And I decided I bought 4. I only had 2 nuts, so I went to Ace Hardware and got 2 more nuts. Make sure I had the studs with me to make sure it screws up on them. And I got those lock nuts. Lock washer, I mean. Not nuts, but lock washers. These, they're big ones. See how thick they are? And that'll keep that wheel from going over that nut right there. So I put them on. It stays tight now. So I got that fixed. I've been using, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks. At least 2 or 3 weeks I've been using it. No problem. It stays tight. Then I was mowing this past week. 4th of July week I was mowing. I got this yard mowed because I mow up here, and of course yard will be long, be needed again up there and up around up there. So I move up that way. Yeah, anyway, and I got down here and just outside this. I didn't mow the main yard. I caught the main yard, and I was mowing down there. When I made a turn, that breeze would come out. I could smell belt burning. I said, "Oh my goodness!" So I went around. Did I smell a belt burning? So I went around again, did it again. I smelled it again. So I shut it off and got off of it. I first thought it might be a stick stuck up in here somewhere, but it wasn't. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. I said I must have a spindle going out or something. So I check it. I want to finish mowing. I did. I went ahead and finished. I could smell that belt burn just a little bit. I went ahead and finished mowing. It ain't about less than 15 minutes, maybe 10, a little over 10 minutes I had to mow to finish up. Well, I got it in here. The next day, I jacked it up over here from my mow jack. Got a mow jack right there. I got the rag right there it sits. And took the blades off, sharpened them, and cleaned the deck out of it. All that mess off the deck. I knew that wasn't a problem why it was doing that. And I took the belt off over here, on this side here, took it off, and spun it. That was bad. It was hanging, locking up a little bit. It's fixing to go out completely. The middle one would spin pretty good, but it was about to go out. This is on the right side, so I got the cover on it. It was good. Not a thing wrong with that. See, I meant to get the bearings out. What did I do with them? I was going to show you those bearings. Oh, I see them. Let me go here and get them. I'm disturbing you, Mitten? I hope not. I'm going to keep this one. I put a rag on it, says good, so I can hang it up there. I'm going to keep it. It's good. Let me get these out. Oh, I kept the... Put them out. Now these, all this, see one's dirtier. These on the bottom. I did mess it up, and I stuck a screwdriver down in there until I drive them out. And up using a extension. Well, that extension right here I used off of this here. Stuck it down in that spindle and knocked those bearings out. Front ones come out pretty good. That one on the past the left side was hard to get out, but I got it. See how it looks. I don't know which one to switch. The worst is one. That's it. That's the one was on the right side, left side of me. And that one of these was on the bottom. This was on the top of it, and this was on the bottom. I guess the middle one, and it was in bad shape too. So I replaced those. But I went, like I said, Sunday I come out here. I was trying to find online how much they cost. I couldn't find the right one, so I come out here. I was going to go ahead and take it off because I'm going to replace it anyway. So I took it off. I take a nut off here. I used my impact wrench. I took this pin out over here, dropped the deck all the way down, put a jack on it and jacked it up, and took the blade off. So I get to the blade. I got grease on it in my finger. Anyway, I took that off and took that bolt off. There's 4 screws, 4 nuts underneath there. Take them off. I use the impact wrench, zip them right off, and it dropped down. I cleaned that off. I never could find a part number on the spindle. I couldn't find one, but I did find one online. I think it would work. So it was a 4th of July weekend, and I didn't want to go up there and well, I figured it was closed. I didn't know. I didn't go up there. I didn't check. So anyway, I waited till Monday. So I took the one I took off up there with me, and I went up and talked to the dealer. He had them in stock. It was $83. That's what he said it's going to cost each. That's each. It'll cost me over $170 just to replace 2 of them. But then I asked him about the bearings. He said, well, the bearings are going to cost about $12.95 each. Well, then I said, well, I guess I should get the bearings and replace those, take them apart, and put new bearings in. And he said, well, I caught a complaint about it. Warranty just had went off on it. I shouldn't be wearing out that quick. It's only got 100. I might have 120 because I mowed yesterday. I finished mowing that little spot down there. There they are. It's got exactly 120 hours on it now. Well, I don't know if I'm getting it good or not. There it is. 120 hours. That's what it's got on it now. Then it's had 119. I went down and finished with a spot down there. It's 101, 119.1. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I complained about it. Well, he knock off he let me have those bearings $11 each. So he took $1 off, $1 something off of it. It cost me 46 something. This is what I say, $47 for the bearings. Would have cost me over 170 if I buy the spindle assembly. So I just replaced the bearings. It's pretty simple. You just take that nut off and take them and get the putty out of your way. Gotta take a belt off first. Then you take that. I got that grease on my finger, and just take that putty off, and you got 4 nuts on it. Then if you get that off, you got a little clip around that shaft. Take that little clip off, and no problem, take it off. Then you grab that shaft out of there. So when I did, I got it out, and of course I cleaned it good. So using sandpaper, and that bottom was kind of corroded up a little bit, so I used sandpaper on the bottom of that spindle, and put a little grease on it, make it easier to put the bearings back in. That's the way I did it, and I replaced this in here. Since this plate come off in the middle of it, I could get to do this and did the same to this. And if I didn't have this plate, I would have to take the deck off. That's the only reason I didn't have to take it off, because I could remove this metal plate, and I didn't have to take the deck. So I didn't want to fool with that if I didn't have to. So I got them replaced. Now I'm back up running again. I mowed the yard with it. Did just fine. And I felt the belt. Body was warm. I finished the spot up down there. I didn't finish because it rained on me. I didn't get it finished. I know this getting a little bit long. At least 15 minutes long. So I didn't want me to make this that long, but I had to explain to it what my problem was. Now, since I got everything fixed, you might say the things that happened to it. I mean, that's a mechanical. Everything, every mower can tear up. It can wear. Parts gonna wear out. You're gonna have to replace them over time. But I think these on this deck wore out sooner than it should have. I figured it lasts for years. Not years. Years and years and years, not years. Years is for 2 years or longer. That should last. Obviously, since it was a fast cracked deck on it, I figured it lasts long, at least 10 years before you have problems with it. But it wasn't my case. As soon as the warranty went out, when it started falling down on me. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not mad. I mean, it's part of machinery you got. It's going to tear up. It's going to wear out and tear up. So it little tore up sooner than it should have in my book. So I got it fixed now. Now I'm just saying, if I knew what I did about this mower, would I still bought credit for this mower? I wouldn't have. I would have kept that with SD till it fell completely down and got me another mower. I got a mower right now on my, it's on my mind. I may get later on, but it's kind of expensive. And I may sell this one. Next spring, maybe I might put it on the market and sell it. Give it a good real brand, make it look new again, clean it up. It looks pretty decent right now. I kind of wrapped on it, cleaned it up some, but it ain't clean as it should be. And though I would give it a real good clean up and service it, have it ready to mow the person that bought it. And another thing happened. I'm gonna fuss about that too, since I fuss about everything. See this XDX? Those are letters. That's not a sticker. It's letters. The sticker came off. And I replaced them with letters. They were chrome, so I painted them yellow. So it looks okay. So I put XDX letters on it. So another little thing happened. No big deal. That just matter stuff. So that's what I've been working on, my mower. I'm sorry this is a downer video about the Hustler. They are good mowers. I mean, they all can tear up. You might have a XDX, and I have no bit of problem with it whatsoever. And I hope you don't have no problem with it. This one, I said maybe it's a lemon. It'll all be painted yellow. Well, wait a minute. It is yellow. I'm just kidding. No, it's a good mower. It's been a good one. It just happened. Things happen. So I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.